Though I walk in the ways of the Lord, begging and pleading, please hear my call. Be there to catch me when I fall. Living in the spiritual war. Blow up the trumpet, yeah, raise up my sword. We marching for, never stray from this course. Amidst the evil, still we lift this holy name. Living in the spiritual war.
Acting straight for my God, that's criminal. Keep his ways in his law, that's pivotal. Be my brace when the walk get difficult. Keep me safe through the trials, no clinical. Lift up his name to the top of the pinnacle. I can't freeze when the evil approaches. Know something like Kakarot and Piccolo. Know the path that I want, not typical. Plenty foes know when the ops not visible. Got on my soul, no, it's not admissible. Spiritual warfare is not so physical. See many faulted and fraud, angelical. Selling a soul when it...
What's up, my virtuous faith friends and family? Welcome back. Welcome back, my VFFs, to another video. Today we are going to be jumping right in to one of my favorite herbs to discuss, one of my favorite herbs to take, and so what you have just seen me sipping on is HYSSOP. You may have already read the title. Today we're going to be discussing about all the benefits of this beautiful medicinal plant. The plant has been used by our forefathers and our foremothers in the Hebrew community, medicinal purposes, as well as for healing purposes, spiritually as well. So we're going to be jumping right in. I have 4 different books in front of me that discusses this plant, and we're going to be starting off with our favorite book, the Word, the Holy Bible. Okay. And most of us know this scripture in the book of Psalms, chapter 51 and verse 7, which states, "Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow." Okay, so we know based on David and his songs that he sung, he's mentioned hyssop as a medicinal plant that cleanses spiritually, also has a lot of medicinal benefits as well. So I have some books here. Some may not know how much benefits hyssops offer and may not have this herb on their shelves in their medicinal cabinet. So in doing this video, I hope that it encourages you all to stock up on this plant. Currently, we do not have our website up and running at imanikata.com. We will be back up and running soon, most high willing. But if you want more information on how to purchase this herb, feel free to message me or write me in the comments, or you can go to my Instagram, which also will be below. Okay, so jumping right into it. Okay, so this is the Herbal Handbook by David Hoffman. I love this book. It gives you it's a great literature on more so a guide on medicinal herbalism. It touches on the parts of the plant that you should utilize for different decoctions and infusions. And so it's a really good herbal literature to have. And this is the Herbal Handbook by David Hoffman. And it reads, "The indications of hyssop has an interesting range of uses which are largely attributable to the antispasmodic action of the volatile oil. It is used in coughs, bronchitis, and chronic catarrh. Its diaphoretic properties explains its use in the common cold as a nervine. It may be used in anxiety states, hysteria, and petit mal or form of epilepsy." Okay. And it can be combined with various herbs. So this book more so dives into different herbs that HYSSOP can be combined with, such as colt's foot, which is similar to like a mullein. It helps with coughs and colds. It also can be combined with peppermint and elderflower. And so to make an infusion with this herb, you would just pour a cup of boiling water into 1 to 2 teaspoonfuls of the dried herb and leave to infuse for 10 to 15 minutes, which is what I have done today for the cup that I have here. It's very tasty by itself, but if you would like, you can sweeten it with some honey. And it has amazing uses, as mentioned, for anxiety and coughs and colds. So this book goes into that. And so next, our next book here, which I love this literature, definitely have to get into it more, because this has been a classic guide to herbal medicine and natural foods and remedies since 1939. So it has a lot of historical, it's more so of historical literature. It goes into different newspaper reportings on, certain foods and things that were told to be good for us that aren't, and some foods that are good for us. And it also dives into the herbs as well. So I love this literature because it not only talks about herbs, but it also talks about different foods. I have to dive into this book even more. So, read it on your own to get more understanding of what back to Eden is about. But this book is from the Authentic Claus family. Over 5 million books sold, and I have the revised and updated version by Jethro Claus. Okay, and here in discussing HYSSOP, here is the description and uses of this plant. This is the entire plant, right? HYSSOP is an old remedy, recorded even in Bible times, right? David knew the benefits to be derived from its use. He drew the most wonderful lessons from it, which he used in showing the cleansing of the body from sin, particularly from sin. For he said, "Purge me with hyssop and I shall be clean. Wash me and I shall be whiter than snow." And as we read, that's in Psalms chapter 51, verse 7. Hyssop, in connection with the proper use of water and deep breathing, is a most wonderful body cleanser. So you can even use this herb in a diffuser, right? Valuable in quinsy, asthma, colds, coughs, and all lung afflictions. It loosens phlegm in the lungs and throat. Okay, and is excellent for children's and infants' disease, such as sore throat and quinsy, right? It can be applied as a compress and used as a gargle. In fevers, give a glassful every hour of a tea made by simmering a tablespoonful of the herb in a pint of boiling water for 10 minutes, right? As we discussed. It will start its perspiration, relieve the kidneys and bladder, and is slightly laxative. Hyssop increases the circulation of the blood and will reduce blood pressure. It's an excellent blood regulator and is a fine tonic when the system is in a weakened condition. Okay? All right? It is excellent for scrofula, gravel in the bladder, various stomach troubles, jaundice, dropsy, and for the spleen. It has a splendid effect on the mucus lining of the stomach and bowels, and it is good for coughs and shortness of breath. A fine remedy for epilepsy in connection with other hygienic measures. It will expel worms. The leaves applied to inflammations and bruises will remove the pain and discoloration. So this is even good to utilize atopically. You can make a cream out of it, and it will help to relieve inflammation from bruises. Okay. Effective for insect stings and bites as well. It kills body lice, right? These are the things they didn't tell us growing up. Many of our more so, sisters with straight hair who had to battle lice, they would just cut all their hair off. I knew some girls in school who battled with lice growing up, and they had to cut all their hair off when they could have saved their hair and just cleanse their hair with some HYSSOP, right? Now we know. For use as a poultice. And what is a poultice? A poultice is a ancient remedy in which they would take the herb, they might pound it with some oil or in water, and they'll throw it in like a sock or even like a cloth, right? And then they'll just take it and place it on the burn, bruise, or any inflammation that you might have, and they will call that a poultice. Okay, so for use as a poultice, you will soak the herb 15 minutes in boiling water and place in a cloth. HYSSOP is good for all kinds of fevers, right? HYSSOP tea is an excellent remedy for eye trouble, and it should be used in an eye cup. So it's great for your eye health as well. For general use, steep a heaping teaspoon in a cup of boiling water for 20 minutes, as I did today, and you'll take from 1 to 2, 3 cups a day, large swallow at a time. Children, less according to age, don't use for longer than 2 weeks without a break. So for children, you would find out the dosage based on their age, and you'd have them not use it longer than 2 weeks, because children's immune system are very sensitive, so you have to kind of give them a break between herbs and things of that nature. Okay, so that is back to Eden's description on HYSSOP. And so lastly, drum roll, this is one of my favorite books, and this is the Essential Oils Ancient Medicine. I believe someone gifted me this book, or I gifted myself this book. I can't remember. But this is by Dr. Josh Axe, Ty Boilinger, and Jordan Rubin. So there's 3 authors that is responsible for this amazing literature, where it goes into more of the essential oil benefits, right? And I love this literature because you get an idea of how essential oils are made, and the potency of essential oils are sometimes overlooked. So here it discusses Hyssopus officinalis, right? And we know that is the Latin term. Hyssop is a rare oil with many therapeutic properties. For thousands of years, hyssop has been used as a purifier and cleanser. The Romans revered hyssop because they believed it helped protect them against plagues. Interesting. Its reputation as a protector has led people to hang dried hyssop around their homes in order to keep out the evil eye or negativity. It has also been left at grave sites to protect the dead. So that's some more spiritual history of hyssop, right? The Bible mentions hyssop several times, mostly in the Old Testament. In Leviticus, the Most High commanded his people to use hyssop in the ceremonial cleansing of people and houses. In one example, the Most High tells the priest to use hyssop together with cedar wood, scarlet yarn, and the blood of a clean bird to sprinkle a person recently healed from a skin disease like leprosy. The essential oils are extracted from the leaves of the plant, and with its pleasing herbal, minty aroma, it can lift the spirits, right? And then we have here a 2002 study found that hyssop oil has muscle relaxing activity, oil reduced spontaneous movements, and decreased the basal or vascular tone, which is the degree of constriction experienced by a blood vessel relative to its maximally dilated state, right? So in other words, it helps with muscle spasms such as cramps and different muscle aches you might have, even from your menstrual. It definitely helps with that as well, right? Key benefits, okay? Works as an antibacterial and antiviral agent, promotes emotional balance. It may help with wound healing, and it promotes mental alertness. It helps reduce anxiety, helps detoxify the body. It fights inflammation. It provides relief from respiratory conditions. And those are some key benefits of HYSSOP, right? And there's much more to go. All right. And of course, avoid using while pregnant because it may cause the uterus to contract. Do not exceed 30 drops of HYSSOP oil in a day as it is a convulsant. It may increase your risk of seizure. So of course, it gives you some safety when it comes to consulting your doctor, consult your physician, please, when it comes to taking any herbal or any type of medicinal herbs or plants. Consult with your physician, okay? And so that is it, you guys, for HYSSOP. I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown description through some different literature I have here on the benefits of HYSSOP. As I mentioned, if you are interested in purchasing this herb, our website is currently down, but please private message me and I can help you out with resourcing this plant and point you to the right place, or even get some shipped over to you, as I think I have a couple more left in stock before we do a big restock soon and get our website back up and running. So thank you all for tuning in, my VFFs. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Let me know in the comment section below if you like this content, if you want to see me do more content on different herbs and plants, and I will make it happen. Shalom, and I pray you all have a blessed day. Peace.